Alright. Now that we've taken care of that, let's try to get to the mission proper.
Extraction arrived at the base. Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, I heard that shit. You're not sneaking up on me again this time, asshole. You thought I was gonna fall for the same shit twice?
The map has been updated. Enemy prison detected. The map has been
Alright, we're
updated.
about where we need to be, so I just need to follow this road until we get closer to the mine. Sadly, can't use the battle gear. I mean, that was intended in the original build of the game, but they ran out of time and they weren't able to implement it. But originally, you were supposed to be able to use battle gear. Apparently, they were going to do the whole, you know, customizable battle gear type of thing like they had in Peace Walker, but then, yeah, just no time and or no money.
Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but I would argue that that's kind of the Metal Gear Solid 5 experience, though. Is a bunch of loose ends and really cool ideas that never get used and never amount to anything. Like, it's a pretty good summary of the Phantom Pain overall.
Enemy presence detected.
Which is sad.
The map has been updated.
Again, the game is still fun as it is, but there were a whole lot of things that could have made the game a lot better than it ended up being. Alright, let's check this out here. We are gonna have to worry about that gunship now. It's gonna be a legit threat flying over the AO the entire time, and I don't have a Gustav to shoot the thing down anymore.
Enemy
You've reached the mine.
detected. The
5
map
targets are being held captive at that outpost. The VI on your iDroid will show you where they are.
Alright, let's see how quickly and not loudly we can do this. Game sometimes, I mean, yeah, the missed potential in this game is fucking tragic sometimes. It really is. I mean, I said before on the Twitter machine that, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 could have been, like, the game of a generation. It could have been one of the best games of all time. And instead, it's just okay. Like, it's... Because of Konami's short-sightedness and their beef with Kojima, it went from potentially being one of the greatest games of all time to just being a game that exists. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a couple of guys down here. Couple of guys between me and where I need to be.
Complete. Analysis complete.
And of course, one of them's wearing night vision goggles, so that's gonna make things a little more complex than they need to be. That's alright, though. That's alright. I think we can make this work. Yeah, but the thing to remember about the development of Metal Gear Solid 5 is the time in which it was developed. When this game was being developed, it was the heyday of game companies making money hand over fist. Like, just bringing in the fucking bucks. It was also the time of the most egregious microtransactions and monetization bullshit. And unfortunately, Konami wanted a piece of that pie. And it shows in the game that they very clearly wanted to do some of that same bullshit. But Kojima wasn't really into it, didn't really facilitate it, and as a direct result of that, they had a falling out. You know, they wanted to exercise control over the franchise, and they wanted to do a bunch of stuff that Kojima didn't really want to do, and it led to friction. Now, it says return to normal patrol, but you can see they're still on an alert. They're still in the caution phase.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think every company exists to make money. So, like, I don't necessarily hate Konami for wanting to make money. What I hate Konami for is compromising the art and the artist to try to make money. Like, I get it, everybody wants to make money. But ruining your own product to get it is something that was only just becoming in vogue in the games industry back in those days. The burn your own IPs and your own fan base for short-term profit. Come on, buddy. We gotta move. We gotta move real fucking fast. Alright, there we go. So we'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that.
Don't move.
Now, we gotta get past homeboy with the spotlight. Now, what is gonna be the best way to do that is the question. Because it's not just him, he's also got a couple of buddies over here as well.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
So I gotta get past both of those guys
Analysis
and this
complete.
guy. I think I can make it work. Just need to see what they're gonna do. Shit. Well. I don't think I can actually go in here until they're not on an alert phase anymore. Maybe I can. Faster, 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 faster! Go faster, please! Alright, let me see. Oh, right, this is the other way in, isn't it? What? I have no idea what that was about. This man's just angry. He is fucking angry. Yeah, Kolowski, I posted that on the Discord as well. Again, I've said before, I don't watch as much of Sterling's stuff as I used to because again, they've kind of they've become a cartoon of who they used to be, but they do occasionally have those glimmers of the journalists that I used to respect, and the latest video that they did about the stupidity of investors was it was a thing. Oh. Are we cleaning house? Is that what we're doing? Okay, game on. We almost did this one right, Chad. We almost did it right. Yeah, the helicopter is very angry. Very. Oh, they're coming back for some more. All right, bring it. Game on. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, and I've said before, that's kind of one of the things that I hate about the way that investors have no stake in a company or its products, and yet they make all the decisions. It's really fucking stupid. Come on. Come on. The whole point is for you to come get me. I guess they don't want to come play. I don't blame them. This would be a nightmare scenario. This would be a nightmare scenario. Ask anybody that served in Afghanistan in the mountains. This is a fucking nightmare scenario. When you know where the enemy is and they're in a cave system and you know they have the defensive position and you know there's only one way in and out.
It's too dangerous to try and contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down. The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later. The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
Oh. I didn't see you. How unfortunate for you. What the? I don't even know where I'm taking the hits from, if I'm being honest. Well, yeah, they're very clearly hitting me. I just have no idea from where or how. Really? Let's see what we got. Alright. Oh no, here they come again. I don't have many bullets left. Alright, I guess we're doing this with a tranquilizer pistol then. Oh, shit! I'll take a petrol bomb. Time to move. Oh yeah, in this scenario, it would absolutely be a nightmare scenario to try and get out of this cave. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. Nope, not today. Really showing the shortcomings of third person. Well, that may be true. If I try to do this in first person, then the problem that I would run into is that, like, when I'm in first person, I'm not behind the shield. So I don't get the protection of the shield. No, stupid! I don't think I can actually pen the cockpit of that helicopter with this thing. I'm gonna try, but I don't think I can. Is that? Okay, that's not an enemy. I thought that was an enemy. Might need to use an opening to get the HMG. Yeah, maybe. Ow! Asshole. I mean, I don't even know if I can take this thing down with an assault rifle. Oh, we're doing damage. We're doing damage. Habit of taking 5-6 shots and reloading is a gamer thing. Yeah, it is. Time to move. I'm also running out of ammunition. Let's just do this number here. Bye, Felicia. Now, I heard a couple of donkeys. Oh, damn it. There we go. Climb. Climb. Or don't. That also works, I guess. The lamp is hardcover. You goddamn right. Some sheet metal and a little bit of electrical wire is the best cover a man can have. Apparently. I'm just finishing the job at this point, chat. Where is this fucking doofus? Oh, hi, Mark. Really? Oh, these are the guys that I put to sleep. These are the guys that I put to sleep and didn't actually finish up. This is my fault, chat. This is my fault. Okay, there we go. Another bad tactical decision. You are indeed in the right stream, Ajax. Good to see you. Glad to have you on this Saturday. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well, as always. And yeah, I did not set out to kill everyone, but circumstances kind of led me to that. Oh, don't worry, buddy. The enemy didn't get away. The enemy just killed all of you. I'm not necessarily proud of this, but a W is a W. What else we got? We got a bait bottle. I'm not really worried about that. I will take a magazine. Yeah, the situation is all your dudes are dead.
Outpost captured.
Dwarf, eh? I'll tell you what. Let me hold on a second. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the radio. I know it's here, so there we go. Look at that. We got ourselves a nice bikini model, Chet. All right. Now, let's proceed with the mission, now that I've killed everyone. Which, again, was not my original intent, but it kind of just worked that way. Wait, what? Does that mean... Okay, this was the goofball gun. Got it. Honey, I'm home. Let's see. Okay, we actually got some decent ammo for the Uzi. Alright, chat, here you go. Here's the cutscene that we had to kill everyone to get. I'll let you guys decide whether or not it was worth all the trouble. Ajax, it could be opium. Could also be hash. It is Africa, after all. I did, in fact, survive, friend Aid. It wasn't easy, but I did survive. Remember, chat, shiny rocks are worth more than regular rocks because a rich man that used slaves to dig them up said so. I'm sorry, interns. Interns. We don't refer to them as slaves anymore. They're interns.
Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, there's another.
Utter heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
How about it, Cos? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
Incidentally, this mission is super easy on replays. When you get the Fulton that's just a wormhole, you can just use a stun grenade, knock all these kids out, and then immediately Fulton them.
Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety.
Friend Aid, the intended objective was for us to go and kill these
No matter
kids.
what, you bring
Although
them back
we didn't
alive.
know that they were kids going in, or you're not supposed to know they're kids going in. They just say, there are these soldiers that are imprisoned and they want you to go kill them.
You'll have to lead the kids. Doesn't look like he can walk. You still gonna help him?
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Alright. Let's GTFO, shall we?
Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful.
Well, that might be an issue if their AI was absolutely fucking horrendous and they go charging into the enemy. But, like the man said, I don't guess there's much of a point to
Those
clean
kids
living
need
anymore.
support out there. You need to give them orders. Lead them to the objective area. But they won't hear you if you're too far away from them. Keep that in mind.
Wait, what? They're not in alert
Analysis
status.
complete. Analysis complete.
Ajax, what I think you meant to say is my back is immersion. You see what I did there? Yeah, for those of you that may not have figured this out yet, I have absolutely zero intention of failing this fucking mission right now and having to do everything that we just did again. So if I gotta smoke some fools in order to make that happen, then I'm gonna do it. I'll feel bad about it, but I ain't gonna lose any sleep over it. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna need you to sit right here. Y'all coming or not? Nah, it's not a war crime if it's witnessed. It's a war crime if it's reported. I don't speak that, buddy. Oh my. He's understandably angry. Was that an LMG that you had? No, I guess not. You gonna hide behind that shield, buddy? I don't know if you know this, but your ankles aren't bulletproof, motherfucker. Where'd he go?
Enemy presence detected.
Where the fuck did he go?
Map is being updated.
I have no idea where this man's ran off to. Like, he seemed like he was about it, and then suddenly he wasn't.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
No, really, where the hell did they all go?
The enemy spotted the target. Take care of him.
What? Where the fuck? Where? Fucking where? There you are. Told you your ankles weren't bulletproof. I mean, you see, they're kind of just doing whatever the hell they want. They give you this whole thing of like, oh, you can tell them to stop and wait and hide and run and all. They don't fucking listen. They just do whatever the hell they want. God, this aperture. I hate the fucking M16 aperture. I really do. Like, it is so fucking difficult to line up a target with that. I feel for you guys. For those of you that trained on this fucking platform before the military was Picatinny and glass optics all the time, everywhere. Like, for those of you that fucking trained with the old school M16, I feel for you. I feel your pain. I also have a pistol, for the record. Lucky that child didn't drown. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. Oh, are you not on? Okay. So apparently, here's a fun tidbit. Normally, when you do this mission, i.e. when no one knows you're here and the attack helicopter is still around, they automatically call Pequod in to extract for you. You don't have a choice in the matter. The motherfucker just shows up. But apparently, if you go full Rambo, kill everyone, and shoot down the fucking helicopter, then they let you decide on your own when he's gonna show up. So it's like when you're trying to do the game stealth, the game goes out of its way to fuck you by having him show up regardless of the current situation, but then they actually give you control over the extraction when it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I think what you meant to say, Ajax, is not that Rambo is a force for freedom, but that he is the force for freedom.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
I mean, it wouldn't be too much to say Rambo is freedom.
Target extracted. Put the target on the chopper.
No, I'm just,
Alright, target extracted.
I'm just being dumb, Ajax. I don't remember the lyrics to the song either.
Target extracted. Anyone else? Good. That's the target extracted.
I like that they're all perfectly capable of walking and running, right up until they get close to the helicopter and then they just lay down.
Target extracted. Is that everyone? Alright, objective complete. Come on back to base. Just keep the target safe.
Do I remember the cartoon? Yeah, I remember the cartoon. I remember the cartoon.
Departing!
On the plus side, because we killed everyone, there's no one to shoot at us as we exfil.
Extraction arrived at Metabase.
I'm curious how many people I just killed.
Alright, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
53 dudes. "53 dudes." That's a lot of dudes. And a chopper, yeah, so assuming that chopper was fully crewed and had both the pilot and the co-pilot, then that was 55 dudes. Because I don't think it counts the chopper and the neutralizations. So, just a little bit of a war crime, that's all. Just a little bit of a war crime. No big deal. No big deal. They should have stayed in bed, yeah? Yeah. That's true. That is true. So, here you go.
Come on.
I'm gonna spoil a 10-year-old game, chat. Are you ready? I'm gonna spoil a 10-year-old game. Big Boss is not Big Boss in this game. Now, does anyone want to tell me what in this cutscene immediately gave that away?
What you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. A little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never like kids. Especially ones with guns.
See, kid's a natural.
No. He's no natural. Far from it.
I'll tell you when the cutscene's over.
You probably noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
Chance at a real life. Just not from behind a gun.
Being behind a gun's what we do, boss. There's no room for angels in our heaven.
So it was Big Boss that decided to bring these kids back to the base. And then when he's like, we're not gonna let them be child soldiers, he's like, oh, well, we're running a daycare center? Like, motherfucker, you brought them back. Anyway. So I'm gonna be a pedantic person here. I'm gonna tell you why. You can tell right away. There's Ocelot again. This motherfucker. And you may have to roll the VOD back and have a look at this. At the very beginning of this cutscene, as the helicopter was getting ready to land, Big Boss had his hand on his gun. Depending on how close attention you were paying to that, that might have given it away. Remember that Big Boss is supposed to be the greatest soldier that ever lived. He does not make mistakes. What is the mistake that Big Boss was making at the very beginning of this cutscene when they were still on the helicopter? I want to see.
Go for them, not
Motherfucker,
me.
don't push me! You walked into me! Lucky I can't fucking shoot your ass. So let's see how many real operators we got out there in the chat.
Welcome home, boss.
Hey, somebody I can fuck with. Is that a stoner?
Boss, thank you for getting our
Holy shit! He came downstairs to push you and walk back upstairs. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. So, I'll tell you the secret. The secret of why I know this was not Big Boss is because when they were landing in the helicopter, some of you were close. When they were landing in the helicopter, he had the rifle vertical. In other words, he was holding it up and down. But he had the barrel pointed into the deck. You don't do that. Ever. If you were trained in the US military, you do not put the muzzle in the deck. Period. The end. No exception. For a whole bunch of different reasons. The main reason that you don't do that is because, okay, imagine this. Imagine it logically. You want to lean on your weapon. You put the barrel in the ground. Just spitballing here. Why would you not want to put the barrel of the gun into the ground? You could get dirt, mud, rocks in it. If you're in a helicopter, which has a metal floor, you could potentially scratch the porting on the barrel, causing it to have burrs in it, which may potentially affect the accuracy of the weapon, because when the bullet exits the barrel, it might catch that little burr that you created, and it'll throw off the trajectory, and suddenly your bullets don't fire, or God forbid, it makes the bullet break away as soon as it leaves the barrel, and it immediately explodes in your face. So, those are just a couple of the reasons that you never, 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 never put your muzzle in the ground. And that right there is one of the many different giveaways that Big Boss is not, in fact, the greatest soldier that ever lived, Big Boss. Yeah, Megas, that's a good way to put it. Like, there are a lot of very small indicators in this game to give away the quote-unquote big twist at the end. And if you're paying attention, you will realize very quickly, like, here's another one. Here's another one that a lot of you didn't notice. The cigar. Big Boss smoked an electronic cigar in this game because he doesn't like real cigars. And if you know anything about Big Boss, that should immediately set off some red flags. Because Big Boss loves fucking cigars. That's another dead giveaway. That instead of using actual cigars, he uses this electronic bullshit. Does it look cool? Yeah, absolutely. Is it a clever nod to modern day vaping? Sure. But it's also a dead giveaway. Another dead giveaway? In Metal Gear Solid 3, multiple Russian characters compliment Big Boss on how good his Russian is. And yet for some reason when you start the game in Afghanistan fighting the Soviet army, you have no fucking idea what those guys are saying. Now, wouldn't a guy who speaks Russian so fluently that he gets compliments have no trouble understanding what some Soviet soldiers are saying? Again, there are lots and lots of little hints, big and small, from the very beginning of the game. If you're paying attention, it's not hard to figure out. No, they did not have e-cigarettes in the 80s. But they also didn't have holographic portable computers either, so the game's already playing fast and loose with technology. Anyway. Enough of my Big Boss is a fraud rant. Here's the thing I wanted to do. Oh, no! Well, never mind. Right. To the ACC. To the ACC. So that we can do the next mission. Yeah, it is a big-ass red flag. If you're a fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, and you played through Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically, like, everything about this game should be a red flag. Like, they telegraph it hard if you're paying attention. Would the twist have been better if you were playing as Decoy Octopus the entire time? I mean, if Decoy Octopus was a thing, sure. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay with the twist, right? Like, it's fine. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is dumb. Why would you play a game where you think you're Big Boss, but you're actually... Like, I don't care about that. The twist doesn't bother me. It's how it was handled. Like, I think it's cool that they put in all these different indicators to show you from the very beginning of the game that Big Boss is not who they claim to be. Yeah, this guy does kind of look sad, doesn't he? Give him some medicinal plants. Let's give him all the medicinal plants. At any rate, chat, it has been 4 hours. I need to use the restroom. I need to refresh my drink. So I think it's about time we called it a BRB. So let us do that, shall we? Hopefully you enjoyed the BRB and took care of your business. Use the restroom, get a drink, get a snack, do whatever else you gotta do to get comfy. Yeah, we are back. And Kalowski with 5 gifted subs right upon my return. Thank you, Kalowski, for the massive generosity and the massive chicken. Yeah, I see your kick, W. I had a feeling that was intentional, but thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, for supporting me, supporting the channel, and supporting the community. And if you got gifted a sub, be sure to thank Kalowski. And welcome to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions. As for today's adult beverage, we have a Midori Illusion. Which, for those of you that don't know what Midori is, it is a green, melon-based liqueur. It's a little bit sour, a little bit sweet. Also includes vodka and triple sec, among other things. It's a fairly simple drink, but it's a little bit fruity, a little bit tart. I like it. So cheers. Like a passionate Midori? I don't know. That's a good. I've never had one. Don't know what it is. God bless fall melons. Yes, especially mine. Wait, what? All right, Chad. Let's get back to the game, shall we? Shall we? Shall we get back to these tactical espionage operations? Alright, let's see. We got the mission list. We already took care of Blood Runs Deep. We got On the Trail. So what are we doing here? PF commander known as the Major has been spreading a rumor about selling nuclear weapons. Okay, so we gotta eliminate the Major. I mean, I know the intent is that we're supposed to capture him, but it's usually faster to just take him out. Unfortunately, I don't know this mission quite so well, so I don't know where the guys actually end up. That's okay. We'll give it a shot anyway. Is it... What? Oh, the controller turned off for some stupid reason. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't... What... Are we really gonna do this? Xbox controller? Is that... Hold on, chat. Okay, are we working now? I apologize. Occasionally my control... God damn it. Occasionally my controller derps out and just stops being recognized, and I'm gonna have to fix that because like it literally won't stay connected. And it's not because the battery's going dead. Like the battery's fine, I just changed the battery out the other day. Do you want to work out? With that? Oh, okay. So we're working now. Outstanding. Alright, now. I... Give me a second, chat. I gotta fix this.
One very long digestive tract later.
Okay, let's try this again. Fun fact, for those of you that may not know, a AA battery, that is the bigger one, is largely compatible with the same size as a 500 Win Mag cartridge. I happen to have a box for 500 Win Mag that I keep AA batteries in. Keeps them dry, keeps them cool for times like this when I need to swap them out.